Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are, of course, watching Seasonewa, the platform where we speak truth to power. What I want to do, I'm going to put this here. I want you to have these pictures here. Very important. You are shortly going to hear retired Kazaure. I think it's House of Reps. Kazaure. You will hear him talk about the list of 12 people that should be arrested. So far, President Tinubu that you see in the picture above me has made sure that Bawa and Emefiele, Bawa of EFCC and Emefiele are currently behind bars. But not only that, we need to see them prosecuted to the fullest and ensure that the funds are 90% of whatever funds they stole comes back into the coffers of the nation. We have to make sure. And here's what you can do as a citizen. You need to join hands in your local government areas, be part of the process, begin to clamor for this as well. These are things we need to involve, because you see, the money they stole has impacted the lives of every citizen. The money those two alone have stolen, Emefiele and Bawa. Bawa, apparently, in one of the videos I did, has been selling assets seized by the EFCC illegally to his friends to make a lot of money. That's why he's able to go away on holidays into the Hajj and everything else and bring family. And this is wrong. Of course, Emefiele, we know what is done with the Central Bank of Nigeria in terms of the funding and printing of the money and all of this illegal stuff and paying off loans for God knows what. But anyway, so we are glad that President Tinubu in the picture has actually now gone and arrested, put Bawa and Emefiele behind bars. And we, like I said, we want the 90% of whatever they stole to come back into the coffers of the nation, so we can fix the things like electricity, refinery, roads, infrastructure, everything else. So that's what we want. Now, let us listen to the list. You will hear a list of 12 names. So far, kudos to President Tinubu. 2 people have been arrested so far, but there's 10 others that you will hear in the list. So let's listen. Here we go. Listen.
12 people
in this government,
in this, which I will read them now. The first person, if we want to bring back the economic of this country and we are serious, we have to arrest and investigate Central Bank governor, which is now under investigation.
One.
Secondly, the EFCC chairman.
2.
And when we are investigating the EFCC chairman, we have to invite the former chairman, Magu, to brought some things that he left in the office to explain. Thirdly,
number 3,
the GMD of the NNPC.
See the names?
GMD of the NNPC.
So you're seeing the pictures.
Number 4, the former Minister of Justice, Malemi.
See? All the names. They're all named.
5, the Sabi Utunde, who is a personal private secretary to the former President Buhari.
The one where they sell recharge card before.
That guy, that boy. He must become under investigation.
That is number 4. Number 5.
That is number 5. Number 6, there is Mohammed Nani, the chairman of FIRS.
Federal Inland Revenue Service.
Then there is Jamo.
Denimasa. See, all the names, you're hearing it.
From the MPA.
Okay.
Bala.
Hey, that woman. They should bring them.
They're supposed to bring
yes,
them.
Yes, bring her back.
And investigate them. Then all CBN deputy governors.
All of them. Exactly.
Former
deputy governors.
Present. Those that are working with Emefiele.
All that work with Emefiele.
Open their eyes and mouth and tell what they know.
I think he's talking about that the ones that have worked, the current ones that have worked with Emefiele. He's not talking about the new one. Obviously, there must be a new one that's been appointed. But actually, yes. Well, the deputy is the one in place. So, that is a conundrum for Tinubu. The deputy, his man is asking for the current, the man that is the acting and the and others. That is very, very interesting because we know that the Emefiele's deputy is the one that is currently the Central Bank of Nigeria man. So let's have a look anyway.
If we are serious, we want to restore the economy. Then, number 10, we have to arrest and investigate former Minister of Humanitarian.
Yes, I agree. 5 billion naira. 5 billion naira.
The woman will feed children.
5 billion naira a month.
Corona.
It's supposed to be, because when you invited her, many of our colleagues will come into the investigation.
Them too, don't chop.
You see?
Then the entire leaders of national NIPS,
National Interbank
Settlement System, the entire leaders and the ICT's officers there, they're supposed to be investigated because they are the one who will tell you where all the bank charges and the stamp duty went. Because it's from there the money used to go to the central bank in the secret, because they open secret account. Few money go to the government, then they are sending some money to the private account. And that is when from that private account, as I told you, then the money will go into I&E window market. That is why I mentioned I&E window, where this the man you called that day from Central Bank live is telling me I&E window is not an account. Who told him it's an account? It's a market. We know, we are aware. But the money go to I&E window market. So majority of the money there is not for the investors, it's government money. And that is why the money hit 171 billion in the market. In that market, who get that 171 billion in this country?
Is it
telling me who is he?
$171 billion.
They hit as year 2000. The money entered the I&E window market
is
$171 billion. Telling me who owned that money in this country? If you say it's for the investors,
$171 billion.
It's a
$171 billion. President Tinubu, you're the man in the picture. You're the man in charge. We are instructing you, the citizens. This is why you need to participate in your governance. So, again, I'll remind you all. You see what I put there. I'm going to read it. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. So you are a sovereign. You in your local government community, local government area, collectively you are sovereigns. And then how you use your sovereignty is, of course, through Section 14(2)(c). The participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution, which means that you are now exercising your sovereignty by holding those we elect to office to account, including the president. They must come and do our bidding. We want the president to arrest those 10 people, and the charges must be followed through. You just hear now 171 billion naira. 171 billion. That's crazy. That is sickening. That's money. 171 billion dollars. What am I talking about? 171 billion dollars. Let me just make you put this in context. Let me put this in context to see. I want you to see how much this 171 billion dollars is. Let's put it in context. In naira, yeah? Sorry about this. Sorry about that. Let's go. No, not that one. This one. So here we go. Watch this now. So, what is 171 billion dollars in naira? Yeah? 171 billion dollars in naira. Yeah, let's have a look at how much this is. It is 129 trillion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We are talking about trillion. 129 trillion. 129 million, billion, trillion. Yeah, 129 trillion naira. Here, yeah. It sees it there. You can see it on. Let me see if I can show you on the screen. Let me move it to the side. Let me make it, because you may not see it properly. I want you to just show that. I wanted to just show you this. Let me just go here. Do this quickly. Move it across. No, not that one. I want you to see it. I'm going to move it up. I'll put it in the middle here. You know what I'll do? I'm just going to quickly... let me see. Let me just quickly do this. Yeah. See that? 129. You see that? 129 010. You see? That's the figure there. Naira. It must be trillion naira at least. Yeah. That's $171 billion. I want you to think about that too. Now let's go back to the broadcast. We need to participate in our governance on a daily basis. We really need to. Where is it now? So that's President Tinubu there. President Tinubu, we are counting on you. We are counting on you desperately. Now let's watch this now. Let's watch on.
It's a government money.
Government money. $171 billion.
It's a government money. Majority of the money in the I&E window, almost 70% is the government money, and it's through that bank charges and the stamp duty. The money used to come from private account in the central bank, then they will take the money into direct to I&E window market.
Let me show
then
you
the
again.
money will turn automatically to dollar and turn to investors' money.
Wow.
And from the APMDQ, where they are lending federal government money,
Yes.
how that money enter FMDQ and become not for the government, and they are borrowing government money from the FMDQ, while almost 70% of the FMDQ belong to government. So you are borrowing government money. So if we want to bring back this money, is easy.
How?
It's very easy.
How?
Yes.
So, President Tinubu, please listen closely. Honourable Kazaure is going to tell us how the money will be brought back. Let's listen. Let us listen intently.
Please, sir.
First of all, let Mr. President bring back my committee.
Okay.
Secondly, let him allow me to work with only the DGSS, because he's uncompromised person and he is ready to help this country. No matter what you offer him, they offer him billions.
This DGDSS.
This, but he refused to even listen to them.
This is something that, this is not about clapping for somebody. It's good that he's not listening, but we, the citizens, this is where it is very important that we play a role. We need to be watching what the best way to end corruption is transparency. The best way to end corruption is through transparency, and that is what we must insist upon. We must insist upon transparency. And so now what I will be doing is we'll be listing on the you see this video now with the list of people that we expect the President Tinubu to arrest. We'll put their names, we'll put everything up, and of course we're expecting of our president now to arrest these people. Whether or not they're in the same government or in same APC shouldn't matter. These people need to be arrested and prosecuted, and our funds got back. But let's listen more to what Honourable Kazaure said. Let's listen now.
Without the DG, by now in this country we are on war.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Well, I don't know if I want to praise one person like that. I don't think so. I'm not one of those. I'm not interested in praising one person. Again, I keep telling you, the highest office in the land is that of the citizens. We, the citizens, the highest offices in the land are the ones to whom the sovereignty belongs. That is the highest office in the land, and that is you and me collectively as citizens. Sovereignty belongs to us. It is from that sovereignty that those who are in government now, derive the powers and authority, and we need to exercise our sovereignty by holding them to account. So I don't necessarily follow that thinking of what he said without him. No. We need transparency. It is by all of us following and being active participants in our governance that we will end and reduce drastically corruption. Let's carry on.
Even the swearing in of the Aswaju that happened.
1 second. Okay.
Even the swearing in of the Aswaju that happened on the 29th May will not happen. Something will happen different. Is a DG.
You see, I'm not so sure. Then, if he has the evidence, then President Tinubu should talk to Honourable Kazaure to make him, what's the word? Tell us all of this stuff. Because we want transparency. The citizens, this is impacting our lives. We cannot leave this alone. It's impacting our collective lives. You need to exercise those powers that you see on the screen. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. 14.2a. 14.2c. The participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. You see, you need to use that participation to exercise your sovereignty. And that is where we need to participate now. The $171 billion, they need to explain that. And we want President Tinubu to actually allow encourage and expose where those funds are, and those funds must come back into the coffers of the nation. We need to put pressure on the government to release, to ensure the funds come back in, so that it can improve our lives in our community. No excuses. We must participate in our governance. We must participate in our governance. We must collectively participate in our governance. Listen on, and we'll wrap it up.
How would they recover this money where they don't thief?
The only way to do it is, first of all, when our committee is set, then the DSS will allocate 2 to 3 underground cells for us.
On that basis, I know what he's saying. He's talking from an emotive point of view. He must not be the person who will put them in jail. Theirs is to gather the evidence, put it forward, and let the judiciary decide the case. That is where I disagree with the statement here that give us, because that means you're going to be the judge and jury. That is not how you carry out justice. No, you go through the process. So what he's saying there is something that I hope Mr. President Tinubu will not will ignore, because that is not how you carry out justice. Because somebody is still proven innocent until guilty, and you do not say, "Oh, get them and put them in jail," because he doesn't understand that there is a process you have to go through. His role is to expose the crimes. The role of the police is to arrest those people, and once they arrest them, now the government will now say we are putting a case against them. In the meantime, the government is now saying they will put them in jail. That's the role of the government, not his role. So it's important to separate those two things. I wanted to just state. So let's carry on.
2 to 3 underground cells
for the committee.
So we cannot do that. I know you're laughing, but we shouldn't laugh about these kind of things. I know people are laughing. We shouldn't laugh about this. We need to, if we want things to function, we need to do it in a very, very procedural way. And that is why I'm asking you to participate in this process. So they're laughing here. It's funny and all that, but it's not in actual fact. Honourable Kazaure, his role is to expose those crimes. Once he exposes it, the police arrests them. Once they arrest them, then the judiciary will now try the case in court. And once the judiciary tries the case in court, and then they're found guilty, what should be happening is that there should be ways in which the procedures the process he talked about, where the money can be gotten back, we get that process of him. The government will activate that process. He doesn't run that. That is the separation of powers is very, very important. It is very, very important. So I just wanted to just add that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 10 people he mentioned, we will put the pictures up again. And this was on Berekete, which is a great job done by them. But we are calling on President Tinubu, seeing the picture signing the student bill into law. So we know that he's, and I put that there to show that he's a man of action. He's trying to get things done. He signed the student loan bill into law. Great thing. But ultimately, going forward, maybe in the next 4 years, we would like that student be a student, instead of it being a loan, it should be free. Because their generation got free education. So, but anyway, that's for later on. But for now, we really want him to actually arrest the remaining 10 people mentioned by Honourable Kazaure. We know Emefiele and Bawa are in jail. Great. But now the remaining 10, we now need to see action on that. And we need to put the process in place to get back the $171 billion stated by Honourable Kazaure here. So we need that done. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. What you see on the screen above, I want you to memorize that. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. The participation, that's 14.2a, 14.2c, the participation by the people in their government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Please memorize those two, because you will use it. You will use this ones against all government officials. You quote it, and you have to stand collectively in your community and have a copy of this, what is above my head, on your phone in your local language where possible. I've translated it to Yoruba. We need our people to become active participants in our governance. That is the only way transparency will become a part of our process, and transparency is very, very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get the podcast, please do share, and please subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up. If this resonates with you, please do share. It is of immense importance what we're doing here. We hope you found it useful. If you have, subscribe, hit notification button, subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up, and please share, and of course leave comment. Thank you very much. Please do share. We'll be back with more updates shortly. Thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Back later on. Thank you, and bye for now.